Good morning, kapwa ko Pilipino. The Supreme Court clarified that Senator Risa Hontiveros' claim about the court reversing its decisions, specifically citing the League of Cities, was inaccurate. According to the Supreme Court ruling in the League of Cities, was not unanimous, contrary to Hontiveros' assertion. The court's spokesperson, Camille Ting, stated, "We clarify that the Supreme Court's ruling in the League of Cities case was not unanimous. Please refer to the decision and resolutions published in the Supreme Court Library and the Philippine Reports." This clarification came after Hontiveros citing two Supreme Court cases where the court reversed its own rulings on constitutional questions. So, if you remember it right, tinanong si Hontiveros ni Senator Marcoleta if they are of the same class, or ang tawag po sa legal parlance or lingwa or lingwahe ay are they of the same legal genre, or Tagalog po natin, ang spelling po ay G-E-N-R-E or genre, but it's pronounced as genre. So, what do we mean by the same genre? They mean the cases share similar characteristics. Kaya nga po, tinanong si Hontiveros kung are they of the same classification. Ano yung same characteristics? So, legal issues. The case involved the same or similar legal questions like constitutional interpretation or statutory application. Facts and circumstances. The case have comparable factual backgrounds that led to the legal disputes. Applicable laws, the same laws or constitutional provisions govern both cases. So, yung pong ibig sabihin ni Senator Marcoleta. Kasi di ba in-enumerate ni Senator Marcoleta, pareho ba ang legal issue? Pareho bang about contract bar rule, about impeachment, about non-observation of the due process, both substantive and procedural? Pareho ba yung outcome ng constitutional review, at meron bang the same na decision na unanimous din, en banc din, at dinicidan din ba na ito ay immediately executory? So, yun po, yung tatlong yon: legal issues, facts and circumstances, applicable laws. So, however, the Supreme Court emphasized that these cases differ significantly from the decision regarding BP Sara Duterte's impeachment case, which was invalidated and a 13-0 vote with immediate executory effect. Ayan. So, yung ang three cases differ significantly from the decision regarding BP Sara Duterte's impeachment complaint. The court's ruling on the impeachment case declared the complaint void ab initio, meaning it was invalid from the start, and was made with immediate executory effect in a 13-0 unanimous decision. The Supreme Court emphasized that the case cited by the Hontiveros do not share the same characteristic as the Duterte decision. In the context of the Supreme Court's decision regarding BP Sara's impeachment complaint, the court emphasized that the cases cited by Senator Reza Hontiveros, that is the League of Cities and the acquisition of agri-biotech application versus Greenpeace, Southeast Asia differ significantly in terms of their genre. Specifically, the Duterte case involved 13-0 unanimous decision with immediate executory effect, declaring the complaint void ab initio, which wasn't the case in the cited examples of Hontiveros. So, yun lang po, ang nakakalungkot nga, yung pag-a-assert ni Soto, Hontiveros, and the team na parang talagang hindi marunong ang Supreme Court. Nakakalungkot, di ba? Non-lawyer ka and you're asserting that the 13 Supreme Court justices, ang naalala ko may sinabi si Soto na baka hindi nila ito binasa, parang pinirmahan lang yata. Kasi yung article ng Constitution, 2 beses kinapi-paste na at in-invoke. So, nakakalungkot, isa kang senador and then you're not a lawyer and you're claiming something na mali dahil yun ang dinikta ng mga absolutely claiming non-Supreme Court justices members na nag-retire na or professors na parang binabastos mo yung mga nakaupong Supreme Court members ngayon. Diba? Nasanay kasi na noon talagang pag sinabi ng presidente na itong gawin, diba? Kahit mali, tingnan mo yung namatay na Supreme Court Justice na wala palang kasalanan later. Yun ang gusto nila. Even if the Vice President did nothing or hindi violative, itatanggal lang nila dahil sa political persecution. Salamat po sa mga senador at saka Supreme Court Justices na naninindigan against sa mga taong nag-claim na ang mga taong bayan. If and when you always doubt yung Duterte supporters, wag na natin yung 32 million noong 2022. Tingnan na lang po natin ang 27 million na nag-vote kay Bongo. And I do believe this exemplifies or manifests or showcase na marami pa rin ang nagmamahal sa mga Duterte. Kaya lang, na-divide, di ba? Na-divide yung votes sa 12 senators. Yung 32 million ni BP Sara noon ay ilan lang silang kandidato. Yung 27 million ni Bongo, ilan silang candidates? 35, 32. So, mag-isip po tayo na hindi po sila ang majority. The silent majority belongs to the Duterte supporters. Good day everyone and thank you for listening and supporting my channel.